Good morning, everyone. I am on the putting green of the Tupelo Bay Golf Center here in Murrells Inlet, South Carolina. And today is Saturday, and as you know by now, I hope you've been following me, this is Shortgame Saturday, and we're going to be talking about a putting drill that I use a lot at the school. I use the putting mirror as well when I use this to make sure that my posture is correct. I use the two tees to help me make sure that my putter is going straight back and straight through. You can see the tees are just barely wider than the putter face. And so my goal is to be able to swing that putter face through and not touch the tees. So that's one of the goals. And that's a drill that Tiger Woods does without the putting mirror. If you ever see him at a tournament when he's on the putting green, he'll have the two tees and just work on that gate and get his putter to go straight back and straight through. The thing that I see the most when I'm teaching putting is the student's inability to keep the putter face square going through. Almost every time that I see a putter face go through, it'll finish like that. It'll finish, and what that means when the putter face is closed is that the toe of the club has traveled faster than the heel of the club. Obviously, if the toe travels faster and it exceeds, that's going to be a pull. The opposite would be if the heel travels faster than the toe, you're going to push it. So the goal is to try and get the putter face staying perfectly. So it's just like a pendulum. If this pendulum went back and forward, that putter face would never move at all. So that's basically what I'm trying to do. The putting mirror helps me make sure I'm in the right posture. So I like to see my eyes right on that black line that's on the mirror, and I put it there. When I'm working on the mechanics of the stroke, I do not use a ball and I do not use a target. And I'm going to just work on swinging through, and when I'm finished, I want the putter face still to be square. I don't want it there. I do not want to hit the tee. So when I go through, if the putter face is closed, before I come back, I'm going to set it square. So it's a little bit like we spoke about with the practicing doing the 4x4. If you don't do it correctly, put your body in the right place. So I'm doing exactly the same thing here. When I go through, if I hit one of these tees, I have to be able to stand. And the tee drill you can do at home. You know, you can just take two of anything, two glasses, stand the tees upside down if you've got a wooden floor where they can balance, but you want to be able to swing this putter through without touching the tees. That's number one. Then you know that you're hitting the ball right in the middle of the putter face every single time. Secondly, in order to hit the ball on line, you've got to keep the putter face going through square. The moment it's open or closed, you're not going to be consistent. Once you can do that fairly consistently, now you introduce the ball and a target. So now I've already preset. What you want to do is hit a few putts to the hole. When you sit down the mirror, hit a few putts until the ball starts going in. Once the ball starts going in, then you know the mirror is aligned correctly. And now that the mirror's aligned correctly, all I've got to do now for this ball to go in is make a good stroke. Now even that one, my heel of my putter touched this very slightly, but it went in because I had a good pace and I kept the putter face square. So even though I didn't hit it right out the middle of the putter face, that one, see how far that ball went by? So I know the pace was a little off. So it took more of the break because I didn't have it. Ideally, you want the ball to go about a foot past the hole. So this one, I think the stroke was good. I just got to put a little more pace. There I hit the tees. So you see, this is even difficult for me because I made it, this putter is a little bit wider than most. But there, that was the right pace. I didn't touch the tees. If I can stand here and do that over and over and over, what's it going to do? It's going to take my confidence and go whoosh. It's going to push it up because it's confirming to me that I have a good putting stroke. If I'm hitting it and I'm not touching the tees and the ball's going in the hole, it's saying your putting stroke is pretty flawless, particularly if you can hold it over and over and over again. If I can stand here and hold 20, 25 putts in a row, it's confirming that I have a good putting stroke. When I go on the course, when I'm standing over the putt, I'm not worried about my stroke. I'm just thinking about the hole. So if you don't have a mirror, something you can get on my website, I have, for this particular, if you watch this video and you want the mirror, if you put in Eyeline Golf, all in capitals, you can get a $10 discount. So normally $39.95, you can get this putting mirror for $29.95. Just put in Eyeline Golf and we'll take care of it for you. Work on this drill. I promise you, particularly these long putts. Last week we spoke about long putts, getting the feel. Lance Laws, my instructor, talked about looking at the hole when you're putting. That's for the long putts. The short putts, you want to have a perfect putting stroke that you can knock it in time and time again. So try this, lower your scores.